Direct Sales Training with Rich Norton. I'm your host, and I'm excited and delighted to be with you, sharing all the secrets of having success in the field of direct selling. You know, it doesn't matter what type of sales that you're in, whether it's direct sales, which that's what I do, whether it's retail sales, whether it's home sales, whether it's door-to-door sales, whether it's walking in the store, whatever it might be, this all applies to having success. And for me, as many of you know, if you watched many of my videos, you will see that I have been in the industry of direct selling really all my life, but on a professional level since I was 18 years old, selling encyclopedias door to door, true selling. And as they told us way back then, that's the best training in the entire world to do anything. If you can do that, you can do anything, and that's been proven to be true. And being in the merchant service industry, that's helped me to have incredible success, just the training of visiting merchants on a daily basis. So what I'm going to talk about today is the art of selling yourself, because here's the bottom line. You can have the best product in the world, you can have the best service in the world, you can have the best program in the world, you can have the best company in the world, you can have the best customer service in the world, but the bottom line is, okay, and I want you to really grasp this, get a hold of this, if you want to have great success, you must understand that the people are buying you. That's the bottom line. You know, everything else is great, and this is why some people can go out and get super successful in the industry or any type of industry while others are struggling. And what's the difference? They're both selling the same product. They're both selling the same service. Why does one have success while the other one may not have much success? The bottom line is, it really is right here. A checkup from the neck up, as we always say. It's all about your attitude, and of course, work ethic is going to be a big part of that. But if you're applying yourself daily and you find that you might not be having the success you feel you should be having, this is where all this comes to play. So you must understand, if I want to have success, the people that I am conveying my message to, that's the bottom line, they're buying me. So here's the question: how do I get a prospect to buy me? Well, I'm glad you asked, because that is a great question. This boils down really to three different things. The first step in order to have success in the field of selling, this is number one, and you should write this down, you're getting the people to like you. That's step one. Well, how do you get people to like you? That's a great question. Are you going to get them to like you if you're giving a sales pitch? The answer is probably not, because they've heard sales pitches. People do not want to be sold to. They don't want to be talked into something. They don't want to be convinced to buy something that they really don't want or do not need. You must get the people to like you. And again, how do you get them to like you? First of all, I think appearance plays an important part. If you're in direct selling and you're meeting people for the very first time, you've heard the expression, first impression is lasting. So they're going to make, whether you realize this or not, they're going to make an impression of you based on the way that you look. So it's important that whatever field that you're in, I know there's all different types of selling. For me, as I go out and visit my typical businesses, because I'm in a business merchant type, visiting merchants each and every day, this is my attire. You know, I wear a golf shirt, I'm in Florida, I have what I call business casual appearance. Some people will go out in jeans. You know, I've never been one to go out in jeans. Some people will go out in suits. I've never really done that. I think a lot of that has to do with the type of clientele that you are visiting. or the type of people that are coming to visit you if you're in retail selling. So the bottom line is you want to make sure you have a good first impression by having a good appearance. Polish your shoes, make sure your attire looks good, your shirt's not wrinkled, you're looking sharp, and that's very, very important. So good appearance, good eye contact plays an important role to get people to like you. A prime example, I was with a business the other day, and I was with this merchant that's been in business for 30 some odd years. You can imagine he has been approached by every type of salesperson, not only in our industry, but in many, many different industries. He's heard it all. Now, he was sizing me up. And you know when they're sizing you up, they're looking at you right in your eyes. And you know what I did? I did exactly the same thing. I smiled and I had good eye contact. When it came down to the end, this is what he said. He said, Rich, you know what? I've met many people. Many people have tried to sell me things. Usually I just cut them off right in the beginning because there's something about them that just made me feel uneasy. With you, I can tell that from your appearance right away, there you go, your appearance, your eye contact, you really show that you believe in what you're doing and you cared about me. Bam! That's what it's all about right there. And he mentioned about eye contact. When I was looking at you in my eyes, I looked at you in your eyes, and there was great, great eye contact. So very important, that's part of it. Good appearance, good eye contact, being sincere, being genuine, believing in what you're doing. And your whole philosophy is, as you're getting the people to like you, they're going to, that's the next stage, which I won't get into yet, but they like you. The next stage, okay, I will get into it. They're going to listen to you. But they're not going to listen to you if you don't have that good first impression. So, good eye contact, being sincere, being genuine, believing in what you're doing, talking with good voice inflection, not pitching, not overselling, not trying to convince people. The magic word when it comes to selling is helping people. If you can walk into whoever you're meeting for the very first time and you can convey a message that you are there more of a consultant than you are a salesperson, you'll be amazed at the difference that the different response that you're going to be getting, as opposed to, we're not interested, we heard this pitch before, we don't have the time right now, do you have a card? Now, if you're getting this type of response, that's probably what you're doing and you shouldn't be doing. We're not interested, now's not a good time, do you have a card, we'll get back to you, yeah, we're good with what we have. That means they're not buying you. All right? That's the bottom line. They're not buying you. They're not buying your story. So again, you are a consultant. You are helping people. They're fortunate that you're stopping by. You're confident. That's important. You believe in what you're doing. You believe in your product. You believe in your system. And you're not doing all the talking. You're asking a lot of questions. Why are you doing that? You are finding out what are their pain points. As they give you their pain points, you are listening to them. The best salespeople are the best listeners. If they see and feel that you are listening to them and that you care about them and you believe in what you're doing, again, you're going to get a much better response. So they like you. Now that you've established the important part of getting them to like you, again, not fast talking, not just ramming things down people's throats, talking with the people, developing a conversation. I call this romancing the merchant, romancing the prospect. That's what you're doing. Same thing. So keep that in mind. Now they're going to listen to you. So the art of selling is you listening to them and them listening to you. And once you've established that, Now you get the most important part. You're getting the people to trust you. So what is the process? Number one, you're getting them to like you. Once you've established that, they're going to begin to listen to you. Once you've established that, now they trust you. Because when it gets down to the end, I think about this in our business. I could walk into a merchant for the very first time. I can overcome a lot of skepticism by selling myself, being sincere, being genuine, having good eye contact, getting them to like me, getting them to listen to me, and getting them to trust me. And once they do that, here's what happens. It comes down to the end, and they're giving me all their life story information. That's trust right there. All within 30 minutes to 40 minutes, they trust me enough to be willing to give me all their information. And they're saying, Rich, we trust you. Please help us out. So, bottom line, write that down. Think about that. And whatever you're selling, like, listen, and trust. If they like you, they'll listen to you. If they listen to you, they trust you. That's the difference between successful salespeople and typical salespeople. So don't be the typical salesperson. Go out there and be unique, be genuine, be yourself, and go out and help. Go out, be a consultant, educate people, and you will find the responses that you get will be amazing, and you will have great success. I wish you great success in the field of direct selling. Go out and make it happen. Hey, it's Rich Norton here with the super crew of Payrock. Now, when we talk about the super crew, we are talking about, and I'm bragging a little bit, the #1 team with Payrock. And Payrock is huge. They do billions of dollars in transactions all throughout the world, and we just so happen to be the #1 team, and we have representatives all around the country having great success with us. And many of you have reached out after watching our shows, Direct Sales Training. You like what we're teaching, it's helpful for you. I know some of you have talked about maybe transitioning into what we're doing, or maybe you've never been in sales and you want to get into sales. We have plenty of opportunities, because people ask me that question. Yes, we do. Wherever you are at, we have opportunities. So how do we do this? How do we get someone to become successful with us? Reach out to me. We will do an interview with you. We can do an application with you. But more important, we want to find out who you are, what your background is, where you're going from here on in, what your goals are, what your desires are. And if you're a good fit, we will get you on board, where we will teach you how to make six-figure income, how to build a residual income, and this is as big as you want it to be. I'm talking about making money while you sleep. It's all up to you. It's an incredible opportunity. I get the privilege and the blessing to be able to see representatives all around the country having their dreams come true. You can have your dreams come true, no secret formula. You gotta find the right vehicle, which we have. You got to find the training, which we have. You got to find the support, which we have, and then just simply go for it. So if I'm describing you, reach out to me. You'll see the numbers below. You'll see the email. You'll see my phone number. I keep busy. If I don't answer, text me, leave me a message. I look forward to sharing this amazing opportunity with you.